So it's still relatively industrial, and it's also, oops, sorry. It's also got some electrical going on here. This far down, huh? Interesting. Entry hall. Beyond the doorway, a vast dark space opens out in the rock, filled with the skeletal remains of rusted machines. Ooh, what is happening here? What is happening here? There's a massive color change. Oxygen is getting blinky, for lack of a better term. Oh. Gonna have to sacrifice that. Okay. What is this? Red sediment. The water is filled with red flakes catching in the lamps. From the walls, rusticles hang in lumpen garland. Wow, this color palette change is freaking me out. This place is huge. How the hell was it built down here? Good question. There's very little oxygen for the rebreather to cycle here, so we're running on reserve. Let's move. Okay, let's move. Ruined hall. Once a loading bay or a vehicle hangar, this domed atrium is now dark and distorted, its huge sand drifts hiding piles of oxidized metal. Wow. That heartbeat thump in the background. Yeah. This music change is amazing. Derelict vehicle. The eaten away frame of a vehicle lies outside the lock. The canopy twisted open and fused in place. Wow. Arcology entry? A large open lock leads into the depths of what appears to be a corporate arcology. What secrets have been buried in this place? We don't have a lot for oxygen, do we? Okay, we've got a couple. Not terrible, not great. Open lock. Both doors of the massive main locks sit open. The entire arcology must be flooded. Is there a way we can unflood it? That would be great. Hurried concourse. The vast volume of the arcology lies ahead, piled with rock and sand, drowned in this dark ocean. We got... Those are Baikal markings. What was an exoplanet extraction core doing here? I worked for Baikal. Monet worked for Baikal. They built this suit. They built the base. They mine exoplanets, skim helium from gas giants. They help drive forward humanity's expansion. If they discovered life, we would have known. Everyone would have known. Unless something happened here. Something they didn't want anyone to know about. Up here. What is that? What? Massive breach. Life support will fail in 2 hours. Is there anyone from Baikal on this channel? Please respond. User X Otero. Dive recorder. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, they're talking about there might have been homes or even offices down here. This isn't like... I thought that when they meant arcology, it was some sort of like a library or something, some sort of information storage space, but this is like a small town down here. What? Another one of those pale polyps. Scans suggest the creature is eroding the surface below through its cilia, absorbing nutrients from the oxidizing metal. Okay, so there's more spirals down this way. Okay, we can get a sample, that's cool. I have to imagine that if we were seeing this in 3D right now, it'd be sort of like a everything covered in just this bright, this red light. Okay, good. Building entry. Okay. It's just impressive yet again that we can kind of tell what's like supposed to resemble man-made and what's supposed to be sort of natural looking just with these line drawings. The distinct shape of a metal desk lies half buried, its surface blurred by a thick coating of silt. I mean, we can go to it. Is there a purpose? Can we get a sample? No. Oh, we can get one of these. Sweet. User H. Albright. Say again? Constantine did what? Jesus Christ. Harrison? Site 2 is breached. Power is spiking. Oh man. We're just... I mean, if you know... It's like listening to the log files in that first level when you go underground initially in Horizon Zero Dawn. You're just... We're listening to people with some of their last words, essentially, on an alien planet where at this point, no one knows they ever were here. User E. Harrison. Deep retrieval needs more repairs. H. Albright. They need to stop pushing so hard. The artificers aren't going anywhere. There's that word artificers again, right? Machine room. The lines of fabricators and machines suggest this was some sort of machine room for the repair and maintenance of the arcology. Okay. So it's also a factory of sorts? Interesting. Transporter. Okay, sort of like a hovering sled. Oh, hard coral. What is this? Just barely. Earthborn corals. Oh, these are corals from Earth. Oh. Okay. Locked passage. Huge rock slide. Okay. Wait, didn't we already do this one? Yeah. Interesting. I'm just wondering why it's not turning like red or something like that, where we can see that we don't need to use it or check it out anymore. I'm excited that we get to use the plasma torch so soon after having found it just an episode ago. P.S. Site 2 is silent, and there's nothing from the Apellos. Site 1 is off the grid. Where are the rescue teams? Man. Break room. Jeez. That really hits at home for this being sort of an office space slash, you know, manufacturer. Great addition in terms of just your... Yeah, you can see the table and seats. Wow. GV. The Ophelos is going down? God damn it. What are they doing to my ship? We're leaving. Now. Okay. Interesting. The polyp's flesh recoils at the barest hint of pressure, but no further movement or response occurs. Okay. E. Jones. EF. Nothing from Ophelos. Their feed just cut out. GJ. We're being erased here. Baikal is pulling the plug. Yeah, guys. You are being erased. That's not good at all. Okay, Mikami. Disobedience will be reported. Consider your next action carefully. GJ. Damn it, Koji. We're dead and buried here. Yeah. Okay. Got options. Dark corner. Scary. Pale polyp. Spirals have been etched across the surface, representing the polyp's path of movement at the rate of 1 inch per week. Wow. Slow Mason. What a great name for these creatures. I'll call these slow masons for their careful glacial etching into the arcology's walls. They're hypnotic. You know what I would love to see? Some sort of, and maybe this is already out there and I just don't know about it yet, but I would love to see some sort of a, like an art book for this game, right? Like, I know there's not a lot of art that we've been able to uncover so far beyond, you know, a couple of the creatures that we've fully fleshed out in our discoveries. But I mean, man, putting that together like in a book, that would make for just a great coffee table edition. Nice. There was something back here. K. Tsuruda? No one is coming to dig us out. Constantine has cost us everything. The entry hall just breached. This is it. Oh, man. Wow. This is the end of it. We're just sitting here watching. Or reading, I guess. FG. GF. I'm sorry, Isabel, for what we did here. Oof. Ruined berths. Among the sand drifts that fill these 4 buildings are the shapes of tiered bunks. This is where they slept. Jeez. Gonna get pretty personal in these logs. Yeah, that's what we were saying a second ago. This place isn't a facility, it's a city. How many more died here? Those without dive recorders, those buried under rock and sand. Makes my skin crawl. Me both. Want to use that, but we can come back. Looks like there's much up this way. Music is getting intense. I don't know if that's just a loop or if we're getting... I mean, we're certainly getting closer to something. J.O. I lied to get here, Kai, and now I'm going to pay for it. Play for it? What do you mean? This isn't even my real name. Oof. Interesting. Kind of like the Battlestar Galactica conundrum. You don't know that, Jason. They're going to come for us. No one is coming. We both know that. Do. Did we listen to this one? No. Esiato. I'm going to get some shut-eye. First geoengineering shift is in 4 hours. See you in 3. Little did you know. Probably a better way to go than many of these guys did. Just in your sleep. Huge pipes. Were these supplying the power for the arcology? Perhaps a geothermal plant buried deep below? Even deeper? Oh man, we're gonna go into a geothermal plant later? Sweet. Collapsed tunnel. Shattered atrium. Wow. Are those corals? They must have brought them from the ocean reserves on Earth. Yeah, remember we saw that? Yeah. Brain coral. If you guys haven't seen a brain coral on the internet, definitely recommend going to look it up. And cool looking coral. Oh, we are able to go up here. Okay. Cool. I just want to explore a little bit further before we go up. It would also be nice to have some samples so we can survive a little bit longer. Come back for some of this stuff at some point, maybe off cam at some point. Like a kitchen? Sealed crates, oh. I mean, everything that we're finding is just... It's like they left dinner on the table, sort of vibe. Get this first. AB, I understand, sir. No, we're prepared to follow erasure protocols. The site is already sealed, with all hands present. Oh. Well, thanks. Alright, well, at least we've got some more oxygen. A decent amount of power, right? Yeah. Nice. Go back. Just wanna... I mean, is up gonna be our way out, right? Like, I don't wanna prematurely go up. I do want to explore this as much as possible. But I also don't want to miss it in case we go up somewhere else. See what we got. They're pretty good about letting us, you know, sort of pick and choose when we want to go. Oh, wow. So this is just heading up to the top of the atrium here. Wow. I mean, you can see it, right? Like all down here. Broken glass. This whole facility destroyed, buried, erased. Was this what Monet was looking for in the deep of the ocean? I don't think so. But how did she even know it was here? That's a good question. I feel like I'm swimming through other people's secrets. It's a great line. ER. We owe the artificers nothing. We can't even prove their sentience. They're a material. One Baikal has every right to exploit. So, our initial theory between the two of whether there was an ancient civilization or sort of a smaller, for lack of a better term, civilization from the artificers themselves, sounds like they were an sentient race. This place is so huge. It's gonna take a while to uncover, I think. Mineral skeletons. Oh. Like those spheres, right? The sphere pieces? Yeah, sphere fragment. Nice. That'll give us some good oxygen. Sweet. On the other hand, is that a sentient creature that we're consuming? But what? Can these geodesic spheres really be valuable enough to build a whole arcology around? And then bury it? Good question. Learn a little bit more, hopefully. VK. Protect the specimens. These skeletons alone are able to correlate millions of qubits. They're irreplaceable. You say that, but we've been just using them to power our oxygen for a little while. We have to power down. If the shielding is breached, it could blow out the whole facility. Start shutdown now. Oh. Is this where it started? Workstations. Atomic etcher. Wow. Locked doors that were open. You can see more pieces of glass here. Ground? Yeah. Another security iris. Let's see what we got. Keep going. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yes. Ruined fabricator. Oh, I wonder if we'll find a non-ruined one. Suit fabricator, but retooled to build large-scale machinery. Suitcases. Wow. The artificers. With them, we could rewrite life as we wish. We could rewrite it to endure, Lucas, to surpass us. Really the thought process. Ah, yes. Computers at workstation. Ooh. Take the suit, Akari. Stop arguing. Without you, this project is dead anyway. Oki needs to survive. Oki. We've heard that before. In the beginning. A lightweight lab suit sits propped in a chair. Sediments drift from the gashes in the soft material. Hollow sockets in the helmet faceplate. Okay. I'm sorry, A. Nomura? Excuse me? My little Monet. I'm sorry to leave you all alone. Sing a little for your mother. It's so quiet here. Oh, man. Yeah. Monet. They knew to come here. Because her parents worked here. Yeah, the suit is tagged Akari Nomura. I don't understand. How? It's impossible. This was the secret she had. It's her. It's Monet's mother. This is why Monet came here. She was looking for her mother. She's been here a long time. Decades. Hasn't Monet been looking for her all this time? Yep, probably. God, Monet, why didn't you say something? Anything? I can't. Give me a minute. This is the same cylindrical casing as the one mounted on this suit. Yep. Same casing that houses you. We were right about that too, huh? Kari was building this, building it from artificers, building it with the machines in this arcology. He was building you. We are an AI, or a sentient being, maybe? This is you. One of you, at least. A draft, an earlier version, a prototype. Kari is your mother, your creator. Did you know this? Did you know about any of this? I mean, I suspected. Sort of. What have we been doing here then? Saving Monet, essentially. Were you just using me? Ooh, come on. Don't do this. We need to go. I don't want to be here anymore, please. Yeah, but there's like so much more to explore. This is where we go Howl 2.0 on you. I'm sorry. Coolant pipe. The inside of the pipe bulges with corroded growth. It stretches up towards the surface and a faint circle of light glows above. Yeah, but do we want to... Is that gonna... Yeah, we can go up or down. Ooh. No, that's okay. I want to go just yet. We've got some resources. We can stay for a little bit longer.